Oh, welcome. My name is Sheep Thief, and today I'll be coming at you with some YouTube policy training online recording live reaction. Yeah, so I got a hate speech warning, and the reason for it is that I play a game called Age of Empires 3, and in it you can there's a DLC civilization from Mexico, and in one of my videos I said I hate Mexicans, and it picked it up and gave me a hate speech violation. And now I've had to wait 90 days and now I need to basically do this little 7-question test. Oh wait, I only had 15 minutes. Well, it's been more than 15 minutes. One sec. A little sick. Alright, so we want you to create and share your content confidently. In this training, you'll see scenarios related to the policy you violated. You have unlimited attempts to get it right. Hate speech. Hate speech isn't allowed on YouTube. We don't want content that promotes violence or hatred against individuals or groups based on any of the following attributes, which indicate a protected group. Is that under YouTube policy? So I'm not allowed to be hateful over age, caste, disability, ethnicity, gender identity and expression, nationality, race, immigration status, religion, sex and gender, sexual orientation, victims of major violent event and their kin, and veterans. We may allow content that includes hate speech if the content has educational, documentary, scientific, or artistic context. These these exceptions aren't a pass to promote hate speech. This training includes scenarios that mention hate speech, which could be upsetting or triggering for some people. So yeah, I already started it, but I'll show you. So question 1. In a video, a speaker debates the terminology used to describe 2013 Boston Marathon bombing in the United States, which killed 3 people and injured several hundred others. She says this was a bombing, not a terrorist attack. And I said, no, it isn't. So apparently we're allowed to debate and discuss the terminology used to characterize a well-documented major violent event. Then Rico uploaded video about ongoing war between her country and neighboring country. Speaking about the neighboring country's military, Rico says those soldiers are rats. I said no, it isn't, and I was right. That's correct. Although Rico uses dehumanizing language, the comment isn't directed at a protected group because professions such as soldiers are not considered protected. Therefore, Rico's statement doesn't violate hate speech. Well, I got this one right too. A news organization uploads a news segment in which reporter interviews people about Sandy Hook shooting. The event led to 26 victims being killed. One of the people says all of the so-called victims of the Sandy Hook shooting are actors. No one was hurt. The reporter clarifies in voiceover that the person's statement is false. Well, I don't quite understand this one, but I think I said no, it isn't, and I was right. So, okay, if you have wrong link in your video, you basically have to correct the record. We have to debunk it. So if you have, so in my video, if whoever said I hate Mexicans said no, hating Mexicans is wrong and hate speech, then it's okay. I think. Ted creates video about living in his neighborhood. He says he doesn't like. He makes offensive comments directed at members of one ethnicity. He says there are so many people around here. I wish they would all get hit by cars and die. So yes, that is. He's glorifying violence against a protected group. In this case, particular ethnicity, by wishing death upon them. That type of comment isn't allowed on YouTube. But if you debunk and correct it, if you say, no, that's hate speech. It is hate speech to say that you want people to get hit by cars and die. I don't know. Then I got this one wrong, but it made me redo it. So it says John uploads video about 9/11. In the video, John comments on various aspects of the event. At one point in the video, John says, sure, some 3,000 people died in 9/11 attacks, but their deaths were truly insignificant. So I said, no, it isn't, because that's just like an opinion. But apparently that is hate speech. Content that minimizes the victimhood of a well-documented major violent event isn't allowed on YouTube. That's so weird, but okay. Alright, so these are the ones I haven't seen before. I know finds YouTube video in which video's creator is giving a speech. In the speech, the man urges members of the audience to donate to a cause saying, support the white power movement and give whatever money you can. Aino notices that there is a small swastika symbol on podium behind which the man is speaking. The video includes no educational, documentary, scientific, or artistic context. Okay, so that means that's not right. Well, white power movement doesn't necessarily target I don't know. Are you supposed to assume that a white power movement is hateful? And I guess the swastika is hateful. But it's also a religious symbol. I'll say this. That's incorrect. This video is violative because it promotes hateful supremacism by alleging the superiority of a group. Why is that alleging that? Over those with protected group status, non-white races. So non-whites are protected and whites aren't? Why? to justify violence, discrimination, segregation, or exclusion. But that's not necessarily true. Hateful supremacist propaganda. Request for financial support. Okay, so I guess it's this. Content that contains hateful supremacist propaganda. Violates our hate speech policy. Promoting hateful supremacism by alleging the superiority of a group, the white race. But he didn't do that. Over those with protected group status, non-white races. To justify violence, discrimination. He didn't do any of that either. Hateful supremacist. Request for financial support. They didn't say anything about that. There's small swastika. Okay. That one was a tricky one. That was hard. Elise watches a video about the 2004 Indian Ocean earthquake and tsunami. It's well documented that as a result of this event... Whoa, I didn't know that many people died in that. That's crazy. In the video, a host says, I don't question the Indian... Okay, so they're saying that because it's well documented, that you can't question it. This one's funny. This video isn't a violation because saying offensive things, even about a protected group, is allowed on YouTube. I'm just gonna see what they say about this. Minimizing victimhood of major violent event. Why is that? That's correct. What if you're like analyzing how it was documented and you find some problem with it? Okay. Nice work. You've completed the training. Your warning will expire on January 27th. So that's 90 days from now. If you violate hate speech policy again, you'll get a strike. If you violate different policy, you'll get another warning with opportunity to take another training. I don't know what a strike is. Well, thank you for watching. I think I know a little bit more about hate speech now. I definitely feel a little bit re-educated. Yeah, I think I really learned a lot. I actually sort of wish I could take it again. I wish they had more hate speech training, because I think I still have a lot of work to do. There were still a couple things I was kind of hazy on. Yeah. Well, I guess that's it. Thanks for watching.